Wow.
Welcome
Oh, I muted myself.
back to conspiracy
Conspiracy
snacks
snacks
and
and
tinfoil
tinfoil
hats.
hats. That was really good.
God bless America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Anyways.
This message is for future Avalon. Are you okay after
Oh,
being drunk all weekend?
you're not going to be okay.
I think I
What are you
am.
doing? Are you going
Club,
to?
another club, club. No. Do you want to hear my weekend?
Mm-hmm.
It's booked. Okay, tomorrow I have off. So, going to my uncle's house, swimming with him and his kids. That part,
Nice.
not drunk. I probably will
Yeah.
have some wine because they are wine people.
Mm.
Friday night, punk rock show.
Ooh.
Notoriously, where I get a little bit too drunk sometimes. Okay.
Only
And then
sometimes.
Saturday, Manny's playing at like a block party in Long Beach. So we're going to
Ooh.
that. And then Kaylee's parents are out of town. So we're going to their house to go swimming.
I
And
think
then
I'm gonna get on a plane and literally come join you guys.
yeah, do it. Then we're going to go do fireworks or go watch fireworks. I don't know. Then Saturday, we got invited to someone else's show and then someone's birthday at the beach. Beach bonfire, birthday.
You mean on Sunday?
Yeah.
Saturday's the 4th. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're good. You're
Saturday's
good.
the block party and swimming.
Fireworks and swimming. Yeah.
Yeah. But we discussed getting, you know how they have like boxed wine that has like
Yeah.
the nozzle? We thought about getting one of those. Just having it at the ledge of the pool and you just,
So you guys are gonna be literal alcoholics this weekend.
yeah, it's what George Washington would have wanted.
Yeah. Remember to leave one out for Aaron Burr too. So or for
Everyone
Hamilton.
leave a gun out for Hamilton. And everyone leave a gun out under your pillow so the Freedom Fairy can come and leave like bullets under your pillow. He might take some of your rights in
Yeah.
exchange, but hey, you'll still have a gun.
I've been meaning to make a TikTok, but I was just thinking about, and you're kind of in this boat too, but how turning 30 this year, I've realized that Donald Trump has been a leech upon my entire 20s politically, and how I
Yeah.
literally want to kill myself. And I was even like, okay, like when did he announce? He announced he was running in 2015. He secured the Republican nominee in 2016. It's been 10 fucking years. So you might lose some rights, and just again, how
But you'll have a
then we were just
gun.
talking about how in college I used to say that 4th of July was my favorite holiday. Not anymore
I'm
because
sorry. I'm sorry
Donald
Trump
Trump
ruined 4th of July
ruined
for
it.
you.
It's okay. It wasn't just him; it was all the fucking idiots that think America isn't what it is.
Yeah. Are you doing
Anyways,
anything for 4th of July?
yeah, we're going out to my sister's. So yeah, we're gonna go out there.
It'll be fun.
We always go to Idaho because fireworks are legal in Idaho and they're not in Washington. So we just hop in the car for 15 minutes and we set everything on fire. Yeah, yeah. So
That's fun.
yeah, it'll be a fun time. Not as fun as yours. Yours sounds a lot more fun. So
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I will probably just kill myself eventually, just like any other day. But
Oh.
yesterday I was running. I was out on a run, and I again had that thought that I wish we had multiple lives that we could kill ourselves in front of people, just because I was just running. Literally, I'm just on the sidewalk on the left side of the road, and someone in the right lane honked at me, and I literally was like, if I could right now, I'd blow my brains out just to make them feel bad.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
I didn't know why they honked. I don't know. And I'm like, but think about how funny that would be. that I could
That would
just,
be
they
funny for
honk and then
you.
all, yeah, I know. That's the point. So
That's
anyways,
crazy.
you wouldn't, I used to think about that all the time when I was serving. Like if people were just being
No,
total
yeah,
assholes, just
I've
like,
definitely had that thought. Like, watch me do this, and you guys
yeah.
will all have shared trauma now.
Yeah, and what are you going to do?
Ha.
Like, haha, I get the last laugh. Yeah.
Wow.
So, anyways, but should we get started? Oh, I guess should I? Hold on. Should I change? Should I change this to like blue? Happy? No, but red's
Don't do red.
no red's fucking annoying. We're gonna
Blue.
do blue. Happy 4th of July, everyone!
Happy Fourth.
If you have
Out.
fallen for the corporation propaganda, good on you.
Everyone watch Hamilton
Everyone, watch Hamilton.
and take a shot every time they say shot.
I'm not throwing away my shot. That would actually, that'd be so good because it's towards the beginning of it too. So all of a sudden you're like 6 shots deep. We should do that one day.
More than 6. I'm pretty sure it's you
You'd
would
be
die.
dead. You'd have
would
to
die
be
of
okay. What you would
alcohol
have to do.
poisoning.
Okay, here's what you would have to do so no one actually died of alcohol poisoning. Someone has to take a shot every time they say shot, and then you have like a round table. But
Because
I think
that
that'd be
song,
so good.
and then yeah, they say a lot,
I know. And then all of a sudden everyone's puking.
and then everyone dies. What's
Also-
more American than puking?
Nah, I don't know, like hating minorities. I really hate you.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, a disclaimer: this might be super boring
I'm bored.
because
It's just
listen,
like when we're streaming a game and I just go, I'm bored.
it's because I had saw this and I was like, ooh, this would be interesting, and then I watched the YouTube video, super good video, but I'm like,
But boring.
I'm just gonna be talking about what happened in the video. That's boring.
No, it's not. I've been listening
We'll
to,
see.
and that's why we drink again recently. And all they've done for like 3 episodes is pretty much tell me what happens in like 3 different Ghost Adventures movies or like episodes. And they've been some of my favorite episodes so far. So
Okay,
sometimes
well,
retelling.
hopefully this is like that. If not, sorry,
Okay.
guys. Did you get a snack or no? It's okay. If
I
you
did.
don't.
You want to see what I got? Okay. So
Yeah.
I went and you said something Lego-ish. So then I was going to get Mambas because they're rectangular. But they were expensive. And so for like $1 more, I just got a whole package of Starburst minis. And I felt like they looked like little Legos. So
That's cute. I
That's what
didn't
I
get
got.
a snack, so
So what the fuck are you eating then, bitch?
these are gummy worms from the last one. Have
They've
been
just been
sitting
in
here.
on Neno's desk. Just cool.
There's only like 3 in the bag, but
Love that.
I'm talking, so I won't be eating anyway.
Okay.
But
Also,
that's a
these are
good
kind of
snack.
gross. They kind of taste like
Yeah, I don't love the Starburst minis. Something about it being in the wrapper makes it taste better. Like you have
yeah.
to work
Here's
for
just
it.
the thing. My mom has. They're actually really gross. I don't like them. My mom uses Starburst in her classroom, so like that's like their prize they can get or whatever. So at the end of the year, she brought home a bunch of Starburst. So I've been eating them. They've been really good. These taste like the back seat of a car.
Ew,
I don't know.
what does that
But
even mean?
That's what I'm saying. The back seat of like the weird, you know your friends that had like chain smoker moms, but they don't taste like smoke, but like just kind of like a dirty back of the car. It tastes like that.
Also, why does it look like I'm wearing a fucking mask? Also, yes, I have herpes, guys. Don't look.
Ooh. You have genital herpes on your face?
Not genital herpes.
Avalon has
Mouth
genital herpes
It's
on her
normal to
face.
get mouth herpes, guys. It's normal. And guess what?
Gross.
It was worth it.
Ew, he
Okay,
just
anyway.
exploded. Should we have a whole segment on that? Should we update
No.
the listeners?
No.
Are you sure?
Because,
I think I'm going to.
What if he finds it?
Who gives a fuck? You've been stalking him all fucking week.
Shush! Silence from you.
Anyways, let me update everyone really
No,
quickly.
no, Connor. Actually, no. Connor, actually,
I
no.
won't give specifics. I won't give specifics. If you okay, let me say it, and then if you really want, I'll cut it out.
Okay, go.
Because then it'll be really funny. Because I'll leave this part in, and then it'll be cut. Yeah, and then for like. So, anyways, Avalon's been talking to a new guy. There is a physical attribute about him that I'm not going to mention, so that he is not doxxed. This physical attribute that has nothing to do with his penis has made him very attractive to Avalon. However, he is slightly, what's the word? He might be a sociopath. Not meaning like he's not like narcissistic, but like we don't know what the fuck he's on.
Commitment issues.
He has some issues. However, Avalon has been telling us stories. Our friend Julie and I are like, this guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And all Avalon had to do to get Julie on her side was say that he had the same kind of dog as Julie. And then Julie is like, I'm in. And I think you guys are fucking crazy.
No, when he told me that, I was like, I have to tell Julie immediately because now, no matter what I say, she'll support me.
Which is
not
crazy.
Not only is it the same dog as her, but like it has a disability, so it makes her feel sorry for it.
Yeah.
Because her dog has a disability
too. Don't you hate animals with disabilities?
I do. But this one's kind of cute.
It's because
it's
because the dog and the human have the same disability.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I think it was like the story, and can I be completely honest? I knew he had a dog before because I stalked him.
Yeah, okay, that was the one thing.
But I wasn't sure if it was alive or not.
No, here's the thing. The one thing that I'm going to warn you right now is you got to chill on the stalking because you're going to know things that you're not supposed to know.
Yeah, no, I've stopped. Well, I've stopped because there's nothing else to stalk. I've literally read his whole page.
Okay.
But I don't think he has other social... Well, okay.
If he does, you gotta stop.
No, I have. I only stalked the Facebook. I didn't stalk the Instagram because the Instagram has like videos and stuff, and I was like, I don't... He has a whole YouTube channel, and I have not watched any of those.
That's good.
But I really wanted to.
Good. I'm glad that you had some self-control, though. Does he know about our podcast? Has he stalked you on that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he knows my last name. He might because he.
Guess what, guys? He doesn't know my last name, but I got herpes from him.
I think he might because he joined my jam on Spotify and it says my full name.
Mm.
The only reason I know his last name is because it's literally tattooed on him. So.
Cool.
Anyway.
That's not weird either. Sorry.
Yeah, listen.
We're gonna look past. We'll look past some red flags as long
He's
as
not the worst guy I've ever been with.
True.
I've been with way So
true.
At least this guy like is nice to me and wants to like do stuff with me.
True. So, okay, just keep us updated. That's all we ask.
I will. Anyways,
do I need to cut any out?
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
If you change your mind, just let me know.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay. The topic I will be covering today, it's not a conspiracy, but I feel like we haven't done a conspiracy in a bit.
That's true. Like we've done history lessons.
Yeah. Or like just things that have happened. So this isn't really a conspiracy, but it's topical because it's still going on. So this is called the bricks and minifigs controversy. Okay.
Whoa! Wait, I think I've heard about this. Okay, yeah. Sorry,
you probably have, because I found it through. I think I saw a TikTok about it, but the YouTuber who's like covering this whole thing, I've watched a lot of his videos, and so when I saw that it was him, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be good because he's He's a good YouTuber, which I'll explain more about him. But anyway, Bricks and Minifigs. Bricks and Minifigs is a store. And basically they specialize in buying, selling, and trading new and used Lego products. Mm-hmm. So like Lego sets, little minifigures, just a bunch of, you can go in and trade them or whatever. You might
like a GameStop, but for Legos, yeah?
Yes. There's one in Utah that I used to drive by all the time. So like I've known of this store. So it was founded in 2009 in Battleground, Washington. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's actually just like 5 minutes away.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I've never heard of it before in my life.
Okay, well, anyway, that's where it was founded. Hold on, I'm gonna get off.
Wait, I want to Google that. Battleground, Washington.
Connor.
You should have done this before.
Connor.
What?
You were like frozen.
Sorry.
Okay, what'd you say? Battleground, Washington.
I'm looking at Battleground, Washington.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's over by Seattle.
Okay, so it was founded there in 2009.
It's like south. It's just north of Portland. We've driven past it.
Huh.
When we went to Halloween Town. This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Not
Sorry.
What was it called? St. Helens. But anyway, it was founded there by David Ortiz and John Masek. Are
you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Do you want me to not be?
Yeah, get off. Because I'm hardwired into my internet, so I think it's you.
Okay, but when I do, I can't see you.
When you're on Wi-Fi?
No, when I just got off Wi-Fi, then you got all blurry.
Oh.
I mean, it's fine now. Okay, can I keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. In 2018...
Whoa.
In 2018, the company was sold
Just
to...
kidding, I can't hear anything.
I'm going back on Wi-Fi then.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't think it's me. I think it's you.
I don't think it's me, but I can hop on my phone.
No, because when I go off the Wi-Fi, it gets really bad.
Oh. But, like, I can go... If it's my Wi-Fi, that's why I can hop on my phone. If we need to.
Well, we've been on Wi-Fi like this, it's fine.
Okay,
I wasn't having any troubles. What troubles are you having, though?
You said you said I froze.
Yeah, when I was off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Then sorry, continue.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Guys, cut all of that. I'm starting over. Bricks and Minifigs. The company. Okay, yes. Founded in 2009 in Battleground, Washington. David Ortiz, John Masek.
Yes, and we've driven past it because it's down by Portland.
I hate you.
You said cut everything, and so I was just repeating what we found out. Okay. I'm leaving this all in. Everyone can fucking listen to it twice.
Okay. And then in 2018, they sold the company to two brothers in Utah named Ammon and Matt McNed.
Okay, imagine having a son named Ammon.
Yeah, I know.
And then you name the second son Matt.
Yeah. There's favoritism for sure.
Which one's the favorite, though?
Ammon.
Oh, you think?
It's a Mormon family.
Oh,
so they would name their
yeah, but also maybe they knew the kid would get like bullied or something later, and would be like.
Not in Utah. Like I feel like a Matt would get more bullied. They're like, "What? Your name isn't from the Book of Mormon?
How dare you?
How dare you?" Anyway, so now the headquarters of Bricks and Minifigs in Provo. Okay, and like I said,
Provo?
Yeah.
Where?
Okay. In Provo.
No fucking shit.
In a building.
Bricks and Minifigs, Provo. Bricks and Minifigs near Provo, Utah.
I don't know.
It's on.
Yeah, but is that the store? Is
It's
that
on
the
State Line.
headquarters?
Oh, I don't know. It just called. Actually, yeah, it's not the headquarters because it pulled up. It's on State Street in Orem. We drove past it all the time.
Yeah, no, there was one I passed by in West Jordan all the time. But yeah, so
I have a question. How do you spell headquarters? Is it headquarters, like quarter?
yeah.
Okay.
How else would you spell it?
I was thinking C for some reason.
Headquarters.
Headquarters.
But since 2009, the company has grown, and there's 300 franchised locations throughout the US and Canada. So it's a pretty big company. A lot of like Lego people use it to buy, sell, and trade their Legos. Okay.
Yeah.
So the big dispute. Okay. So in 2023, there was this 83-year-old man named Ed Mansell. He had, over the years, compiled this huge Star Wars Lego collection that was worth about $200,000 because he'd been collecting since 1990s. And so he was like really sick, basically on his deathbed. And so he consigned his collection to a Bricks and Minifigs store in Oregon. Consignment, just a definition, is the process where a person gives permission to another party to take care of their property, while retaining full ownership of the property until the item is sold to the final buyer. So the store had his collection, but he still technically owned it. But if they sold anything, he would get that profit. Yeah. But as part of that agreement, the third party does get a portion of it.
Yeah, like a percentage probably.
A percentage, but it's still mostly his profit. Okay. So in 2023, that's what he did. He makes up this contract with this store in Oregon, Kaiser, Oregon to be specific. And at the time that he did this, the owners of that franchise were Crystal Law Gorman and Benjamin Gorman. So 2023, he does that. In November 2024, franchise ownership transfers to these two guys, Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson. And there's even controversy with that ownership switch because Law and Gorman, the first owners, are claiming that they came in and like wrongfully seized everything. Like they didn't give them any prior notice that there was going to be ownership change. They showed up and were like, you have to get out or we're going to call the police. And they didn't receive any compensation for their like confiscated assets. So there's a whole lawsuit going on with that right now. But the important part is that the ownership switched. And Brian Mansell, who is Ed's son, is claiming that after this change in ownership, the new owners refused to like respect this agreement or that the agreement even existed. They refused to return all the unsold inventory to Brian. And they just weren't honoring the contract. So basically,
that's crazy.
They stole $200,000 worth of Legos.
That's crazy. I hate capitalism.
And so that's where our story begins.
Oh, okay.
So Reckless Ben, he's a YouTuber. I like his videos. I actually have watched a couple of his series, but basically he's crazy. First off, like Reckless Ben definitely fits his vibe.
His name.
All his videos are him like infiltrating cults or like exposing like corrupt businesses or corrupt things in general. Like the one series that I was really invested in, he did a series on McCamey Manor, which made me be like, maybe I should do this on a podcast episode, because one of my hyperfixations is McCamey Manor, like
I don't know
since
what
I
that
was
is,
in
so you
high
should.
school. So it's a haunted house. And it's like supposed to be
Is
like
that
the
the one? Wait, I think
scariest
you've told me
haunted
about
house
this. You have to like sign a
ever.
waiver, and
Yes.
you have to
And they
like, yeah,
basically like would torture people. But
yeah.
anyway, I won't get into it that too much because I might do an episode on it. But he basically like it his series on that was so crazy. But like he goes to crazy lengths to expose people. Like he even created his own religion called Scientology Sucks. And it's like an official religion in California.
I love that.
And he projected Sucks on the Scientology building. Like
he's gonna. How is he not
he's
in prison?
crazy. Well,
Oh.
he has been a couple times.
Oh. Okay.
No, like he goes all in. So a lot of his videos start from like people emailing him and being like, you should do a video on this or whatever, or look into this. So a friend of Brian had contacted Ben, and then Ben got on a call with Brian. Brian explained the whole thing. No. And Ben was like, oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'm getting involved. And he's like, I'm making a video and I'm not stopping until we get you your Legos back. Like, we have to get you your Legos back. So
I like this guy.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
So
something Brian?
Reckless Ben. So
Wreck-It Ralph.
He comes out with a YouTube video called I Tracked Down the Thief Who Stole $200,000 of Lego. It's an hour and a half video. If you like videos like that, I definitely recommend. The way he does things is just so funny. Like the editing, and I don't know. I watched the whole thing. But so I'm gonna kind of go through. If you don't want to watch the hour and a half video, I'm going to explain
God, because I'm not watching that shit.
Okay, so like I said, he finds out about this whole controversy, decides to investigate. In the very beginning of the video, he drives all the way, because he's based in LA. So he drives all the way to Oregon to this store in Kaiser to just ask for the Legos back. He shows up with the consignment contract to prove like, hey, this, and like had the inventory list that the store made of all the Lego sets that Ed had given them. So
hey, we've been here. It's like right next to Salem, Oregon. Like it's like
I don't think we've been to Salem.
Oregon. I thought that's where.
No, St. Helens is where Halloween Town was.
Not St. Helens.
Yeah,
no.
I don't think it was in Salem, Connor.
Hold on, Halloween Town, Oregon.
Because my shirt, it says like St. Helens or something.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
Also, like, this whole time, he has, like, spy glasses. So, like, all his footage is he's recording through his glasses. Some of it, they have just their cameras, but, like, he has, like, spy glasses. He, like, goes undercover.
Not to totally change the subject again, but I've been getting ads for those new, like, Ray-Ban Meta glasses lately. And I hate them. That terrifies me.
I don't
fact
like
that
either.
We're in such a surveillance state that people can just record from their eyes.
Yeah.
Awful. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So he shows up to this store and the manager is immediately like very hostile with him. Like he comes in not annoyingly. He's just like, hey, I'm here to get some of the Legos. Like, my friend gave you guys Legos. I'm trying to get the Legos back. Shows her the contract. And she's like, what are you even talking about? We didn't steal anybody's Legos. And like, wouldn't look at the contract, like, and immediately calls the police.
You're like, good, call the police.
And while the police are getting there, she's like, she's also talking to the owner of the store and is like, he's here harassing me. He won't leave. I asked him to leave 50 times and he won't leave. He's harassing me. So he's like, can I talk to the owner? And he's like, she's like, sure. So he talks to the owner of the store on the phone, and the manager is like, a dick, is like, you're stupid. You're an idiot. Like, we don't have your Legos. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, is being super rude. And so that conversation doesn't go anywhere. Police show up. Ben is trespassed for life from the store.
What the fuck?
So
That's crazy.
so that sucks because he's like, how am I gonna get the Legos back if I can't go to the store?
Wait, why'd the police
Um,
do that?
because
Because
they're like, you're harassing her, and so you are now trespassed for life from this store. Yeah.
itself, I don't like that.
Oh, believe me, we get into a lot of corrupt police stuff.
We get into some ACAB shit. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's bad.
Because
So he's trespassed for life. So he's like, okay, what can I do next? Let's go to the Bricks and Minifigs headquarters and talk to the CEO. So they go to the headquarters to talk to Ammon, which crazy looking dude. He has like a literal like evil mustache. Um, so he
what's his
goes
name?
there.
Ammon what? Do you know?
McNeff.
Ammon McNeff.
Yeah, McNeff.
Okay, thank you. Oh, he has a LinkedIn. Do you know that?
No, I bet he does. Does he have an evil mustache in his picture?
Should I post? I'm not gonna post a picture of his LinkedIn.
No,
Like,
watch out, because they
anyways.
be suing everyone. I don't need to be sued.
Oh shit! Don't get us sued, Avalon.
Okay, so he goes to the headquarters, talks to Ammon, and is like,
He
hey,
does have an evil mustache.
no, and no eyebrows. Um, so yeah, he asks him about the stolen Legos, again, showing the contract, showing the inventory list. Ammon's denying everything. And it was like, that's a lie. That never happened. And Ben's like, no, but it's not a lie. This did happen. Like, this is the contract. This is the inventory list you guys made. Like, I'm not lying. And then he's still denying it. So Ben pulls up social media posts from the company saying that Ed had donated these Legos and even had like different sets and how much they were worth. So it's like you're contradicting your own thing, but
Yeah.
still is like just lying, and then asks Ben to leave or else that he'll call the police. And Ben's like, just give us back the Legos. Like, do you want to do it? He goes, do you want to do it the easy way or the hard way? The easy way, you could just give us the
Literally.
Legos. But if not, then we're going to do the hard way. And then Ammon's like, well, you're threatening me. Like, why are you saying the hard way? And he's like, just give us the Legos. Like, it's not hard.
Dude, it's not that hard. Like, you give us the Legos and we go away.
Yeah. And so, he still is refusing. The police come, and he has to leave. He's not trespassed yet, I don't think.
Ew.
So he's like, okay, back to the drawing
These
board.
are Utah cops.
No, this is in Oregon. Oh, that was,
Oh,
yeah, that's in Utah.
yeah.
But the store is in Oregon. We haven't
Yeah,
moved to
yeah.
Utah yet. So, Ben's like, okay, what can we do? I'm trespassed from the store. Like, who can I talk to? So he's like, I need to get a hold of the store owner. And so they look back at their footage of when he was talking to him on the phone and sees the contacts just says Josh Lego. And so he's like, okay, we know his name's Josh, but like the number on the screen
But
was
Lego.
blurry because the girl just put that in her phone. The store manager,
She's
because it was on her phone.
She's a
And
fucking
so,
idiot. Because
but
it's not
the
Lego.
phone number was too blurry, so he's like, fuck, like we don't have his phone number. So they look through all these records and they like can't find him anywhere. He's like pretty anonymous online. So he goes, this is phase one. He goes, brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on his side so that he can get
Yes.
this information. He's like, all my videos are being in cults. I know how to brainwash people. And so
That's crazy to say,
he,
though.
he dresses up one of his friends, and tells him to like pretend to be a YouTuber, like a famous YouTuber.
Yeah.
And so he goes into the store and he's outside the store. He's like, "We're outside Bricks and Minifigs, and we're gonna do a challenge." Like, total Mr. Beast vibes. Guy goes, because Ben still can't go in the store, so he has to send his friends
He's
in.
trespassed.
So his friend goes in and is like, "We're gonna do a challenge." They even set up like people to be like, "Oh my gosh, my kid loves your channel. Like, can I get a picture with you?" So that it's like
That's
more
so
believable.
funny. Yeah.
They get 2 employees to do like a challenge where it's like, get as many yellow Legos as you can in 1 minute, like stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So they do a fake challenge and one of the employees wins. And they're like, "Okay, cool." They have her call Ben pretending to be the producer or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, cool. Like, as the winner, we'll set up your prize. Like, you'll meet us here and we'll do like a whole ceremony." Okay. They take her to the woods. Like, I don't know how they convinced this girl to do this. She seemed so young too. Not like underage, but very young. Okay.
That's crazy.
They take her to the woods and have this whole like, they're all wearing like Lego heads and like half like Lego crown and a Lego cape and like Lego
Holy
banners.
shit.
And they're like, you're part of the Lego club now. And like, because they
like
can't
he turned
say
it
Lego
into
cult.
a real cult.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And they do all these like ceremonies and like crown her like the biggest Lego. I don't even
You're
know.
the Lego princess. That's so fucking funny.
And so they do that.
You'd love that shit.
No, I know.
That's something you would fall for.
I know. So after they were asking her, like, "Hey, do you know anything about like these stolen Legos?" And she's like, "Oh no, that old guy was reimbursed. Like, we don't have any of his sets on our shelves. Like, he was reimbursed, but he's calling saying he wasn't, but it's a lie." And so Ben's like, "Oh, so they're like just feeding this lie to the employees." So he starts showing her pictures of like the sets. And she's like, "Oh, wait, we do have that in our store." And she's like, "Oh." And so she's like trying to like figure out what's going on. And she's like, "Yeah, they've told me about, were you the one that was trespassed like a couple days ago?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh yeah, they're all mad about that. They're trying to get you guys arrested." And he's like, "Oh."
Crazy.
And he's like, do you know Josh, like the store owner?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you have his number?" And she's like, "Yeah." Gives him the number to the store owner.
Okay, honestly, I love this girl though. She's like, "I don't give a flying fuck." She's like, "I get paid minimum wage."
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I don't get paid to handle this shit. Here's his fucking number.
Yeah. So crazy. I don't even think I would do that. I don't know.
Give the number to your store. I would. I'd be like,
his personal phone number?
who gives a fuck?
I guess.
You can probably find his number anyway. Or maybe I wouldn't give his number, but I'd be like, here's his full name. He's the store owner.
That's true. So Ben calls Josh and asks him about the Legos.
Hey, Josh.
Josh denies everything. And so Ben texts him a copy of the contract. And is like, "This is like an official contract. Like, what do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about?" And then Josh goes, "Well, that's not my name on the contract, so it doesn't apply to me. Like, I didn't sign it." And he's like, "Okay, but when you took over the store, you took on all the previous contracts and consignments of the previous owners.
Yeah.
So, like, even though your name's not on the contract, this is still
it's legally
yours."
binding.
And so Josh just continues to deny, calling him names, like calling him an idiot, stupid, and he just keeps going, "Okay, well, if you're so mad, just sue me. Like, just sue me then." Like, is telling Ben to sue him. And so Ben and Brian are talking, and Brian's like, "Yeah, that's what they always say, but I can't afford to sue them. Like, I would just go so much into debt in legal fees. Like, they say that because they know I'll never do it. And that's why I never had." And so Ben's like, "Okay, well then we'll get them to sue us because then we don't have to pay any legal fees and we'll win." So,
Okay.
phase
Whoa, that's
two.
crazy.
Phase 2, get Bricks and Minifigs to sue them. Okay?
That's crazy.
I told you, he's insane. Also, he does none of this under advisement of a lawyer. He just does this.
What the shit? Can you not afford a lawyer? Like, what the hell?
I mean, he's like, I'm pretty sure he's younger than us. He's got to be like 20. He's probably like 25, 26. I don't know.
Let's be friends with him because I need someone to like.
I don't know if I could be friends. He's a little bit too, yeah. So he's like, okay, we have to do something illegal so that they sue us. So he gets their logo. Okay, so their logo. Their logo says Bricks and Minifigs, and underneath it says something.
Okay. If you had to get sued for that, what would you change their name to so that they would sue you?
Do you want to hear what he changed it
to? No, I want to know what you would change it to.
Probably like
mine
dicks
would be
and
like
minifigs.
I was gonna say like bitches and mini dicks or something. So
yeah, dicks and mini bitch, something like that.
Something. Okay, yeah. What did they change it to?
So yeah, he gets it, copies the exact font, everything.
Yeah.
And all it says is Bricks and Minifigs, and then underneath, where like the tagline is, he puts "We steal from old people."
That's so good.
And so the loophole that he has is that
it's like a parody.
He claims "We steal from old people" is the name of the company, and the tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. Because in US there's no law, or in US, there's no law saying the tagline has to be placed above or below. So even though it says Bricks and Minifigs, we steal from old people, that doesn't mean he's saying Bricks and Minifigs is the tagline. And that's totally legal. So if they sue, that could be his argument,
his loophole, which
but
again
he wants them to sue.
But again, he's not doing this at the he doesn't have legal.
But he does his research. Like he does so much, like puts so much work and effort. So he prints out a banner of his logo, and this part's a little bit funny. He's like, I pulled up a picture of their logo, plugged it into ChatGPT, asked it for the dimensions so that we could print out the same size banner and hang it on top of their logo. Okay, they do it
on the building.
Yes.
Oh,
and so
I'm stressed. I'm not even a part of it, and I'm stressed.
They do that, but then he's like, ChatGPT sucks. We didn't have the right dimensions. It's tiny.
Shit. It's AI. And it fucking sucks.
And so they put it on top, and you can still see it, but it's small. But they put a banner. They like climb on the roof and put the banner over at night. Okay? The next day they get there and they set up a table in front of the store, like right in front of the entrance, with
like
merch.
Scouts?
With merch of Bricks and Minifigs we stole from old people. They have shirts, they got mugs, they got this point, chains.
What do you think? I guess maybe if they earn this money back from the merch, but I'm like, wouldn't it just be easier to hire a lawyer with like less money?
No, but that's not fun.
Okay. I guess. What do I know? What do I know about engagement?
So they do that. They make a couple sales even.
Honestly, I'd buy the shit out of that. Is it still available?
Yeah, you can go westealfromoldpeople.com.
That's shut up. Shut up.
No, I'm not.
You're fucking lying.
I'm not joking.
We steal from oldpeople.com.
I think it's .com. Maybe it's .org.
.org. It can't be .org, idiot.
Oh, sorry.
.org is left for
true
agencies or like from like nonprofits. Brick by brick. Okay, wait. They'll print this. I'm sure. Bootleggers are really dumb. Holy shit. This is so good. I want this. Look at this shit, guys. Look at that.
Yeah, it's so good. Those were the hats they were wearing when they did the ceremony in the woods.
That's terrifying. I want one of these so bad. Our CEO,
Ben.
Jack Conte, he's fucking crazy.
Wait, CEO?
Our CEO, no, it says our CEO since the finest CEO. Sorry, our CEO, the finest CEO since Jack Conte. And it says,
Oh.
if you're old, we'll definitely steal from you.
There's
It's
like
all
reviews
sold
too.
out.
Oh.
What the fuck? I'm pissed.
Yeah. But yeah, so they sell merch. The store doesn't really notice, and so they have people go in and be like, "Is this like the real store?" And they're like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Well, there's like the store outside." And they're like, "Huh?" And so they go outside. Also, Ben's working the table. He's trespassed from here, okay? He's working the
He's
table.
crazy.
So they call the cops. Once they call the cops, Ben does a switch with someone else, wears the same exact clothes, but it's not Ben. And
That's
Ben leaves.
honestly love that.
Um, and the cops show up, tell them they have to leave. They can't do that. Um, but it doesn't work. They don't take the bait to sue them.
Mm.
Okay, so now they have to move to phase 3. Okay,
Okay, wait, hold
so
on.
no, go ahead.
Do you cover the 3 R's of we steal from old people?
No.
On their website, it says there are 3 R's of we steal from old people. 1, rob. Rob the most vulnerable and protected members of society. And then it says reassure. Reassure our victims that we will return their stolen property through strategies such as apology, fetch requests, and deflecting to corporate. 3, repeat. Repeat our crimes. We are not happy until you're not happy. If you're unsatisfied, please be sure to recommend our services to any elderly relatives. That's so fucking funny.
No, it's so funny.
I love this so much right now.
No,
Beware of scams using our names.
Does it say break them anything?
No, and then on their website it does their slogan. It doesn't say bricks and minifigs. It says, and our slogan sucks. I love this.
No, it's so funny. He's like the biggest troll ever. Okay.
This is, we steal from old people, TM, but there are lines we do not cross. Anything involving cryptocurrency or print on demand has nothing to do with us. We urge you not to view these pages for your own safety. Okay, I'm sorry. You can continue.
No, I
funny.
love it. I actually hadn't looked at their website. Like I had seen pictures of it from his video, but I've never looked at it.
Is that a picture of? They have. They have screenshots of bricks and minifigs
with their stuff on it, right?
And then it says scam on like screenshots of their website. And it says a scam. That's so funny. Okay, sorry. Continue.
No, it's okay. So yeah, that whole stunt didn't get them to sue them. So he's like, okay, what next? He's like, okay, and every phone call I've had with Josh, basically he keeps saying this is a civil matter, not criminal, so the police aren't going to investigate. Like, just keeps mentioning that it's civil. And so Ben's like, okay, then I'm going to make it criminal so that the police have to investigate. So he basically finds a law that if you like falsify a lottery, that's a criminal matter. And so he's like, I'm going to set up a lottery and whoever wins gets one of the Lego sets. And when the store doesn't give the winner a Lego set, then that's illegal. So that's his idea of how to get them in trouble. So he looks into getting a gambling license. That takes a long time. But if it's a church that does it, then it's way faster. So what does he already have? A church. So he has his church. Scientology sucks, but it's only registered as a religion in California. He does all this paperwork to get it as a religion in Oregon. Okay, so now he has a religion in Oregon. Scientology sucks. He sets up a lottery raffle for one of the Lego sets, which is legal because Brian still technically owns these Lego sets. Yes, like the store doesn't own them. Yeah. So they set up like a table at a park, and in order for a raffle to be legit, people have to pay to enter the raffle. So they're like, we don't want to make people pay for basically a scam because they're not. We know that they're probably not going to get their prize. Yeah. So they are recording, right, for a YouTube video. So they're like, oh, since you're on camera, we're paying you $1. And guess what? It's $1 to enter the raffle. So they just give people dollars and then people just give them $1 right back.
It's the same dollar over and over
Yeah,
again.
no,
Here's a dollar. Oh, thanks. You're in the raffle.
yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
So all these people enter this raffle for a Lego set that's worth $1,000. Like, it's a nice Lego set. Okay? They do the whole thing and pick a winner. And they're like, okay, cool, your prize is at the store. So they go to the store and are like, hey, these are the raffle winners. They won this set. We're here to pick it up. Okay? Yeah. Amanda, the manager, this is the same manager, gets super mad and kicks them all out. And Ben calls the police.
That's so fucking funny.
And goes, like, hey, they aren't giving the winners of this legit raffle their prize. He has, like, books, papers, all this paperwork proving that this is a legit raffle, that this is the law, like, showing them, like, what they're doing is illegal. This is criminal. You should be investigating.
Yeah.
The police are super sketchy and accusatory and are, like, refusing to investigate. They just, like, keep saying, like, you're trespass. They trespass two more of his friends. And are just, it's super weird. Like, he puts all the body cam footage in because he gets all the body cam footage. And it's just, yeah, they, like, don't even listen to him at all. Like, they're just like, I don't know what this is, blah, 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 blah. So,
because they're not fucking trained. Oh,
yeah,
sorry. They gotta calm down.
So he's like, no, they're for sure covering up for this organization or whatever. So Josh is like, okay. Oh, no, okay. So that whole thing happens. And Ben is coming up with, like, another crazy way to, you know, harass. I don't want to say harass them, but, like, try to get the Legos back.
Yeah.
When Josh calls him all of a sudden and is like, listen, I will give you the Lego
Josh
sets
Lego?
back. Yes, Josh Lego. Okay. Josh Lego called Ben and is like, listen, I want to give him back his Lego sets. Like, I'll give him back all the Lego sets. All Brian has to do is make a written apology to Bricks and Minifigs and take down all the negative posts and comments about the store. So
after he gets the Legos, right? I'd be like, sure.
No,
as soon
he
as I
has
get
to
the
make that.
No.
He has to do that, and then he gets the Legos. So
Absolutely
Ben goes
not.
back to Brian and is like, this sounds like a good idea. And Brian's like, no, that's a trap for sure. Like, he's not gonna give me the Legos back, and then whatever apology I make, he's gonna use that letter in court. Like, I'll never be able to sue him because they'll be like, look, he's okay with it. So he's like, I'm not doing that. Like, this is a trap. And Ben, to see if it really is a trap, deep fakes a video of Brian apologizing.
Holy shit.
Deep fakes an apology of Brian, sends it to Josh, okay? And it goes, okay, here's your apology. Where's the Lego sets? Josh says, okay, I appreciate that. Okay, but you now also have to apologize to Amanda, the store manager.
No one gives a flying fuck about
and Ben's
this
like,
bitch.
No, for real. And Ben's like, are you sure? Like, after this, we will get the Lego sets. And he's like, yes, 100%. And so Ben's like, I'm trespassed from there. Do I have your permission to go and apologize? And he's like, yes. Okay. So Brian, before Ben goes, is like, this is a setup. They're trying to get you arrested. Like, they want you to go there so that they could get you arrested. Ben's like, whatever. So Ben goes to the store and tries to apologize. He walks into the store. She immediately calls the cops. And
fuck Amanda.
Yeah.
Fuck Amanda. She's never mind.
Yeah. He's like being very polite. Again, this is all on video. He's being very polite as like, hey, I'm here to make an apology. Like, we're sorry if we ever made you feel like harassed, whatever. A little trolley thing they did come in with a scroll that says peace treaty. And he's like, all you have to do is sign the peace treaty. Like, and we'll be
Yeah.
okay. And
Good.
she like doesn't even talk to them, like is just calling the cops. Um, and the cops never show up though, which
Because they're
that's
like,
good.
we don't give a flying fuck.
But Ben's
Calm
like, that
down.
sucks. Like, you guys were trying to get me arrested. And so he calls Josh and he's like, hey, I tried to make amends with Amanda. She didn't want to make amends. Can we please give the Legos back? And he's like, hey, at least you tried. Yes, I'll give the Legos back. I'll call you like tomorrow to set up when you can pick them up. A month goes by where Ben's calling them every day and they keep saying like tomorrow or in a couple days or next week. Like, keeps postponing it. And they even like flat out ignore him for a long time.
It's because you know that they're legal. They're behind the
Yes.
scenes trying to get their legal team trying to figure out what the hell to do, and there's nothing for them to do. They need to
Yeah.
give the fucking Legos back.
Yeah. So finally, after a month, they call him and they're like, yeah, we're not giving the Legos back. And Ben's like, oh. So he goes back to the store because he's like, oh, they're not giving them back because I didn't actually get Amanda to sign the peace treaty. Like, we didn't actually make peace. So he goes back to the store to try to get her to sign the peace treaty. And she threatens to call the cops. And this is
I
where the biggest
hate
plot
Amanda.
twist of all plot twists happens in this video. My
They're
jaw
exes.
dropped. Okay? So he rewinds to, because the first clip is them going to the store for the first time, right? And he immediately gets trespassed.
Yeah.
So before that even happens, Ben writes up a contract that basically says he can never be trespassed from that store for any reason. Like, and anything he does at the store is not harassment, like a bunch of stuff like that. And also puts every time Amanda calls the police, she owes him $5,000. And it's this whole contract. And he sent in his friend as a UPS worker, gets her to sign it because she thinks she's signing for a package, which that contract is valid because there's a law that says, like, basically, if you sign something and don't read it, that's your fault.
That's
Like,
your fucking fault.
you still signed it. So they have a valid contract saying that he can't be trespassed from there, one. And two, she owes him $5,000 every time she calls the cops. Which by the time he goes this time, it's $45,000 that she owes him.
Honestly, fuck Amanda. As he should. That's crazy.
When he shows up this time, also this contract's in place for 10 years. So, he goes and is like, oh, you can't call the cops, like, you owe me $4,000. And she's like, what are you talking about? And he shows her the contract and she's like, that's not my signature. It's really close to my signature, but it's not mine. He's like, no, it is. And yeah, it's this whole thing.
At this point, he's just literally like, guys, I'm having you on all fronts. Just give back the fucking Legos, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm trying to think. I think some time goes by. Again, this video isn't super linear because obviously he like does stuff that takes a long amount of time.
Yeah.
And so like in the moment he's like, and then we did this, but really they had been doing it for a long time prior. So
yeah,
since they can't sue because they don't have a lot of money and they couldn't get them to sue them, he's like, okay, what if we do small claims court? But then
I don't know what that means.
Small claims court is
like I do, but I don't.
It's less legal fees.
Yeah.
Like significantly less, but you can only sue for $10,000 for each claim. Gotcha. So Brian's like, well, I would only be getting $10,000. Like, yeah, I don't want that because then I'm missing $190,000. And so Ben was like, okay, well, how about 10 of us do the same thing? That's $100,000. And then people are like, well, you can't file for the same like claim.
Yeah.
Um, but he finds a loophole where they can have people do it, because if it happened to 10 different people, then they could all file. So I didn't write a lot of details. This part was like a little bit confusing. But
Yeah.
again, since Brian owns all the Lego sets, he can sell them to people.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of his friends made bank accounts and took out $10,000 loans. Okay. And they all paid $10,000 to Brian for a Lego set.
Yeah.
But because Bricks and Minifigs isn't going to give him the Lego set and that person doesn't get the Legos, they can now sue Bricks and Minifigs for that $10,000.
Gotcha.
And then they were like, oh, but now we took out these loans. How are we going to pay back the court? Brian has the $10,000. So the $10,000 literally goes from the bank to Brian back to the, like,
Gotcha.
I don't know how they did that. They had
Yeah.
to, and then they're like, yeah, and usually when you do this, you have to pay sales tax. But guess what? There's no sales tax in Oregon. So they didn't even have to pay sales tax.
Hell yeah.
So basically they do that. They do 10 different claims, I believe, and $10,000 each.
Mm-hmm.
And they won all the cases by default because
they didn't show up to represent or something.
they didn't show up, because they would just go in and serve the employees in the store.
That's crazy.
And yeah, no one ever showed up. So, or there was no response because they all thought it was like fake papers. And so they won all their cases by default. So after they won, they're like, okay, let's go to the store to like get our $10,000 basically, or like
Yeah.
be like, hey, we won, you owe us this money. They show up to the store and the store is permanently closed down.
That's crazy.
So they shut down the store basically to evade Ben and not have to pay them out. And so Ben's like, I'm gonna sue Josh personally.
Yeah.
And the other guy, Brandon Best, the two
Yeah.
owners. Like, I'm gonna sue them both. Wait, did I? Okay, hold on. Any questions so far?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They're fucking crazy.
No, fucking crazy.
At the same point, I'm still like, isn't it easier just to like start a GoFundMe and
well, they do in the end.
oh, okay, and then get legal counsel? So
Well,
okay.
it gets really bad. Like
Okay,
there was
okay.
there was a court case yesterday. I meant to look up the results of that, but I don't know. I didn't look it up. But maybe you can look it up after. Okay. So he just decides to sue Josh personally. This is denied. Both are denied unless Ben has a good faith convo with both of them. He has to talk to them, try to work it out, and if it still doesn't, then he can sue them. So Ben drives to his house. This is in Utah now. We're in Utah.
Okay.
American
And
Fork.
they're going to Ammon's house?
No, they're
kind
going
of
to
like
Josh's.
Oh,
Lego.
Josh is from Utah too?
Yes.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, so much more makes even more sense.
So they
Where?
live in
American Fork?
Yeah.
Oh, even more sense. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So drives to his house, to Josh's house, to talk, but before he can even like get to talking to him, 3 cop cars show up and go to the car and oh no, they don't go to the car. So 3 cop cars show up. Ben decides to leave, and one of the cops starts following them. And so Ben tells his friend, like, obey all the traffic laws. Like, don't let them give you reason to pull us over. They get pulled over, which, if you watch the body cam footage, illegal traffic stop. They claim that they didn't stop at a stop sign, but in the footage, they stop for, it's like a complete stop. Pull them over and are like, are you Ben? and like interrogate him and then
Fucking hate cops.
trespass him from the property,
From what property? Someone's
from
house?
Josh's, because they're like, you went to his house to harass him, and he's like, no, I went to go have a good faith conversation with him. And so he's like, okay, I'm trespassed from his house, let's go to Brandon Best's house, the other owner. So he goes there. Brandon answers the door. He asks for the money that they owe him. And Brandon just sits there in silence. Like, it's actually very eerie. He just sits there and
I
like
hate
stares
that.
off into the distance. Okay. Obviously he's stalling because the police show up. And from the get-go, you could tell that they're protecting Brandon. Like, it's really weird. They're taking his side. Like,
Is
not
it really
even,
weird?
no,
I
it's
don't
not.
find it that it's very weird.
And so he is trespassed from that property too. But because he was able to like go there and talk to Brandon, he was able to file a claim. So he files a claim against Brandon. Um, During all this, he finds out that they're all Mormon. That Brandon, Josh, Ammon, he even looks up all the cops. All of them are BYU grads. And so he's like, this is weird. Like, this is like a weird Mormon cult thing.
Yeah.
And they're all covering for each other because he's like, I bet that a lot of the money, like, this is a profitable company. They probably, a lot of their money goes to the church. Like, so they're
Hmm.
all covering each other's asses. So he finds out what ward Josh goes to and goes to that church building and finds some like young men
Yeah.
and is like telling him the situation and is like, isn't this wrong? Like, that he's lying, like he's gonna end up in outer darkness, which love that he uses the lingo. He's
Hmm.
like, and so the kid's like, yeah, that's not right. And so they send the kid to Josh's house.
That's crazy.
And before Josh even answers the door, the police show up and make the kid leave.
I'm so tired of the police.
And so that obviously doesn't work out. So Ben, they're like, okay, we're gonna go back home. On their way back home, they get pulled over again. And the police were like, we were told you guys have heroin on you.
What
And
the
Ben's like,
fuck?
what? A 3-hour car search ensues. 3 hours that they're
You know,
searching the
without a warrant,
car.
they're not supposed to search your car because they could easily plant.
Yeah, they
You're
search
not supposed
them.
to
They're asking
allow a
them.
search and seizure without a warrant, no matter what. I
Yeah,
don't care if
no,
it
they're
makes you look
kids.
guilty. You don't talk to cops without a lawyer. You don't let them search your fucking car. They have to have a warrant signed by a
Yeah,
judge.
yeah. No, it's crazy, and like the body cam footage is crazy because they're like, the Ben and his friend are like, hey, I've never done drugs, like I don't know what this claim is coming from, like we are not under the influence of anything, like I don't know what's going on. And they're like making them do all these tests, and obviously they're passing because they're not on drugs.
Yeah.
And the cops are like making up bullshit, and they're like, well, your eyes are like tightening or something. And the kid's
No
like,
one gives a fuck
what
about
are
your
you
eyes.
talking about? Like do a drug test. The kid's literally like, do a blood test on me right now. Like, I'm not on drugs. And so eventually the cops realize they don't have anything, so they let them go. But still so weird. And like a lot of the body cam footage is redacted for stupid reasons. And so, frick, this is the end of like my official notes, but so the rest I'm doing by memory. So please don't come for
Okay.
me, okay? So after that whole ordeal, though, the court case against Josh was approved. So he now has like documentation saying that he has a case. All he has to do is serve him now, which serving people is a bitch.
Yeah.
Because you have
Because
to
you have
do it
to
in
get,
person.
and you have to like, that's when they're like, are you so and so? And you, that's why you're
Yeah,
told, like, I've learned that if anyone's like, hey, are you so and so? You're supposed to say no, no matter what.
yeah,
Because if you say yes, they can serve you.
yeah. No, yeah, crazy. So, also this next part. Wait. So this is like part two of the video. There's an
Okay.
all like the police stuff is mostly part two. What's the second video called? Hold on. It's called I Got Arrested Because of Legos is, is the name of the second video. He has a bunch of other videos because he gets like leaked emails. He gets like the police made a whole response, so he responds to them. He gets all the body cam footage. So he has like multiple videos, but there's two main videos. But anyway, so he now has to try to serve Josh. So he goes to the house, but parks across the street. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Now I remember. Okay. So he's like, I have to serve him, but I can't go to his house. So I have to get him to come out of the house to me. So he makes a sign, total AI sign. It's a picture of Josh with like money, and he looks evil. And then there's like a crying family or like a dead elderly person or something. And it says, I steal from old people. He puts that sign across the street from his house on public property. So totally legal. And so when he does that, like literally 5 seconds later, the police show up, and take the sign and arrest Ben. So Ben gets arrested, goes to jail. He gets out the same day, I'm pretty sure, or maybe the next day or something. So now he goes back. He's like, I still have to serve him. He brings this girl that he like just met that day, because you have to have the requirements for someone to serve. You have to be over 18. You have to have no affiliation to the case, and you can't be an attorney. And she fit all three of those. So they go park across the street, which is legal because it's not the property. And before she can even get in the car, the police come and are asking what he's doing there. He's like, hey, I'm here to serve him these papers. We have a court case. Okay. They obviously say are like, we can't do anything. So they leave. Okay. This happens a total of 5 times, that the cops just keep showing up, asking what they're doing, leaving because they obviously can't do anything. I think the third time he's like, I have these papers. The cop takes the papers and is like, can I go bring these to him? And he's like, yeah, please. Like, if you can serve them to him, that's great.
That's even better.
He goes, and later on the body cam footage, you can see the conversation he has with Josh, and Josh is like, those are fake papers. There's no court case. Like, this is all fake. I'm not taking those papers. And he's like,
it doesn't matter
okay.
At that point, right?
Well, the cop like believes him. The cop brings the papers back to Ben and is like, these aren't real. And Ben's like, they are real. Like, you can look up the court case. So the cop takes the papers to his truck, calls the courthouse, and is like, is this a real case? And they're like, yes. And he's like, is it like active? And they're like, no, because the person has to be served. So the courthouse is telling him these papers need to be served, but the cop still brings the papers back to Ben and is like, no, he doesn't want them, so you have to leave. And Ben's like, what? And he's like, can this person go serve him because and he's like, well, that's your friend. And he's like, no, I don't know her. Like, and they're just giving him so much trouble. Ultimately, they arrest Ben again. Ben goes to jail.
This is pissing me off. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, pissing me off.
Yeah. Okay. So, that all happens. They do one more where, so after this, they decide to make a GoFundMe. Okay. Because they're like, this sucks. Yeah. So they made a GoFundMe. I don't remember when, but as of June 8th of this year, they've raised $445,000, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because this could go towards legal fees. So it's probably still up. So if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, please go help
do it.
That poor old man got stolen. Um, but so they make this GoFundMe and they start posting like posters of it so that people can donate. Of course, they post it outside of Josh's house, like across the street. Cops show up and arrest one of Ben's friends. And it's crazy. So the body cam, they were like, we're arresting you. Also, we're seizing your phone. And as the kid goes to give the cop the phone, he turns off his phone because he notices it's on. So he turns it off, and the cop like gets kind of aggressive and like grabs the phone from him and is like, stop doing that, stop destroying evidence. And the kid's like, I'm just turning off my phone, like I'm not destroying any evidence.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So he gets arrested, and it's like this whole thing. That kid ends up getting out. And then on March 10th of this year, because this whole time that they're doing this video, Ben and all his friends are staying at some Airbnb in American Fork, I believe. Okay, March 10th, they get swatted. A whole bunch of cops storm the property with guns and are like, we have a search warrant, arrest all of them, and are like, you have stolen Legos. And Ben's like, what are you talking about? Like, so now Josh, the owners, are claiming that Ben's the one that stole the Legos.
No, I'm like, let's fucking name drop everyone. This is pissing me off.
And while that happens, one of the cops dislocates Ben's shoulder because
cops don't have enough fucking training to handle shit like this.
The cops like don't make any fast movement, grabs Ben and like twists his arm, but you look at the footage and Ben's literally like standing there when he does that, like is not even trying to get away. So all his friends are arrested. They're all interviewed and asked like the dumbest fucking questions. Ben's charged with stalking, residential targeted picketing, and disorderly conduct, and trespassing. So he's charged with all these charges. At first, he didn't have a bail, and then the judge was like, this is stupid, and
finally
allowed him to bail out. But then, so, yeah, basically, that's kind of where we're at. So Ben's out of jail, but then was told there was a warrant out for his arrest, and that if he was arrested again, it would be a non-bailable offense, and he could be in there for up to 5 years. So Ben fled to Mexico.
Good.
And was in Mexico, but now the police department is saying that there isn't an active warrant, so I think he's back in California now. But he was scheduled to appear in court on July 1st. I'm trying to see if there was anything else. But yeah, it's just like super sketchy. Because all the like police footage and body cam footage, there's a lot that's redacted. And usually when stuff is redacted, it's for like if there's a victim's personal information, if there's a kid, like there's very specific reasons why things are redacted. And Ben would like, because he had so many body cams of like 5 different cops, so not all of them were redacted. So he could line it up and find what people were saying. And he's like, all the stuff that's redacted is stuff that could get them fired. Is them saying that they have no reason to arrest me. I've done nothing wrong. And basically are just coming up with reasons to arrest me. So yeah, overall super sketchy situation. He, on June 10th of this year, Ben received a gag order, so he can't talk about it or post about it at all. So he hasn't really made any new videos, because he'll get in big trouble. But yeah, I don't know. Were you able to look up what happened?
Yeah, so I've been looking, and it's really confusing because So there's a tagline from newsnationnow.com, and it's lawsuit against YouTube, against YouTuber and viral legal case set to be dropped. And it's talking about how pretty much that same thing. There's a gag order. Ben hasn't been able to post this like series 3 or whatever. Not series 3.
Yeah, because he has a part 3, but he hasn't been
part
able
3.
to post
He hasn't
it.
been able to post it. And so it's pretty much sounding like they're filing for that to be removed so that he can. And so then there was like people were seeing that on Reddit, but then I just don't understand legal jargon very well. So
Yeah, it's
anyways,
hard.
then it starts to say that the lawsuit against the YouTuber series covering a missing Lego collection that went viral may soon be removed. Bricks and Minifix has agreed to drop the case against Ben in favor of private mediation. The situation, and then it kind of gives a little thing, but then it's a notice of dismissal, and that was filed. A notice of dismissal was filed on June 26th in Utah County. And it names everyone. I'm like on the fucking court
Yeah.
listener.
No, yeah. Utah is everything's public, which I kind of love.
Everything's public. So then that was on June 26th, and then but then there's a bunch of stuff where it's like the most recent thing was July 2nd. There was a motion filed for an extension of time to file answer regarding one notice of removal. So it's in this like, but then I was reading
It's in the
something else
limbo
where
stage.
it's in the limbo, but then it was saying, oh, so if approved by a judge, Schneider would be free to speak publicly about the case again and release the third and final installment of his missing Lego collection series. Schneider still faces misdemeanor criminal charges related to an attempt to serve legal papers on Bricks and Minifix executive in Utah. Those charges including stalking, targeting residential picketing, and sort of the conduct of trespassing.
Yeah.
But then there was something else that I was reading that it was like, they're not dropping it. I don't know. So anyways, there has been a file for removal
Okay.
of the gag order.
No, it's crazy stuff. And I'm definitely, if that third part ever gets dropped, like I'm definitely interested to see what happens. But I wish there was like a nice conclusion to it, but it is so recent and ongoing.
No, I like it because then we can come back and we can do an updated.
Because it got really big because when that store closed, he like posted this sign on top and it was like, we went out of business because we steal from old people or something. And that went viral. And then all these different YouTubers started covering it, and then he posted his videos. So it's a crazy story. It's really sad. I'm glad they have the GoFundMe at least so that like he gets some compensation. Ben was on a podcast, and I watched that. And on that podcast, he did say Ed does know about it now. Because at first, like, he didn't know anything that was going on because Brian was scared to tell him.
Yeah.
Brian told his dad, so his dad is aware of what's going on now and actually took it pretty well. I mean, he doesn't understand, like, what YouTube is or GoFundMe or anything, but it's, like, appreciative that people, like, are on his side. So yeah, that's the Bricks and Minifix story.
And I know this is not the what's the word? The moral of the story, but I want to know who these cops are, and I want them to be held accountable more than
1,000%.
more than Bricks and Minifigs. Like I am so tired of rich white people being able to buy the police's allegiance. And
for real, watching it made me be like, oh my gosh, I don't miss Utah at all. Not saying it doesn't happen in other states, because it for sure does, but
for sure does.
There's like an extra layer in Utah, I feel like, because of religion.
No, there's an extra layer of the LDS church, when you're just like...
It just gives me the ick.
And they just
icky.
want to have each other's backs, even if it means bending the law. And I am just, I don't know why people are against that there should be more training for law enforcement. I feel like law enforcement should be paid more, and therefore they should be held to higher standards. Like, they should know the law. They should, and it's just, like, in my head, it's more like the same kind of thing as, like, teachers, where it's like these, like, government institutions that are expected to know more should be paid more, so that then the people that are wanting to do this job want to take it seriously and want to. So like if you have a cop, it's not like, oh, you know, that stereotypical jock that can't do anything goes and becomes a cock or a cock, a cop, a dick. He becomes a cock. No, but that they have a little bit of legal training. They know what is going on. They should be paid more for that, to be able to have that education, all these different things. I feel like it would solve so many problems. Yeah. Then it's stupid. I don't know. Don't get me started.
No, it's a whole mess. But yeah, justice for Ed. Let's hope he gets his Lego back, or at least gets his money.
Yeah, I don't think he even really fucking cares about the Legos. Like, he put it on consignment, but it is like...
He's like, just give me the back if you're not gonna,
Well, and at the same time, because it's his son that started all this. I'm sure the son, too, like, in his head, Ed was probably like, this is my will. This is my...
Yeah.
This is what I have to give you, is the money from these Legos. And so you have his son being like, well, one, I need that money, because everything's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And two... like if that's what his dad wanted for him, then he should want that too.
Yeah.
I just fucking hate rich white people so much.
Yeah, but there isn't much conspiracy, just I guess conspiracy of like the Mormon mafia.
No, what this did is I listened to a lot of true crime podcasts, and I am just so glad that that's not like standard what we talk about on our podcast. And like, we've never wanted to do that, because it just makes me so mad. Yeah. And I get mad listening to those podcasts, but then it's not like I'm on camera.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So here's the thing. I loved this because I love that kind of like, this is bullshit. Yeah. This is like, what the hell's happening? But I'm like, I need to shut up.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because it made me angry, but I'm like, okay. I thought it was.
And to wrap this all up, can we just say allegedly to everything?
Yes, allegedly in Minecraft.
This all happened in Minecraft. This is all a Minecraft. We actually saw this playing out on Roblox. It's all allegedly on Roblox.
This is a video I saw on Roblox, actually.
Yes.
But anyway. Anything else you have to say?
No, I'm just fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Do you know who you're gonna blame? Because I do.
I want to know who. I want to blame Ammon just for his fucking name, but who are you blaming?
I was gonna blame Amanda.
Holy! You know
I'm
who
Amanda.
wouldn't do this?
I'm
you know.
6.
I'm Amanda. When you were talking about Amanda, I was like, you know who would not disappoint us like this? Amanda from Smosh. Yeah, she would never disappoint us like this.
Never. She disgraces all Amandas,
except for Amanda from Smosh.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully this was entertaining for you. If not, I'm sorry. Just go watch Reckless Ben's video, I guess. But yeah, follow us on our socials, Snacks and Tinfoil Hats. We go live usually on Wednesdays at 7. And if we go missing, blame Amanda.
Ammon in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.